So the flag that is in the middle of each one of these groups, of these five, thank you, that flag is the personality after whom the group of five is named. And the group of five is called Pancha. So one group is the group of, first of all, Sri Krishna. Because Sri Krishna is Bhagavan, the absolute truth. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, the cause of all causes. So his four expansions are the original source of all existence. So one group is Sri Krishna himself with his four Chaturvyuha expansions of Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Vasudev, and Sankarsana. Then we have, as I said, Sanak, Sanandana, Sanantana, and Sanat Kumar. And Sanat Kumar is in the center of this one. And Vishvaksena is included in that group. Then, as I told, we have Sri Shukadev Goswami, the speaker of Srimad Bhagavatam, in the middle of one group. And the four Vaishnavacharyas, Sri Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, Vishnu Swami, and Nimbaditya. Then we have the group of gurus, which is including our own Gurudev, Sri Guru, then his Gurudev, his Param Gurudev, then that Param Gurudev's Guru is called Parameshti Guru, then his Guru is called Parakpara Guru, and then we have Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartagana. What is that one? Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartagana.
Who brought down the Brahma Vidya in this world?
Oh, the original Guru who brought, yes, so that means in our Sampradaya Sri Brahmaji. So now the next group is called the group of Vedavyas. So Vedavyas Dev, who has written all the Vedic literatures. Now there are four prominent acharyas who are also included in that group. Great rishis, great sages like Vedavyas. And they are Paila Rishi, Vaishampayana Rishi, Jaimini Rishi, and Sumantu Rishi. Now the fourth group is the group of the Panchatattva. That is the personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who appeared in this world 500 years ago. And he appeared with his own personal expansions and incarnations and his own personal energies in the form of five divine personalities called Panchatattva. That is Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Supreme Lord himself, his immediate personal expansion, Sri Nityananda Prabhu, and his avatar, Sri Advaita Acharya, who is an avatar of Sri Mahavishnu, and Sri Nityananda Prabhu is an avatar of Sri Balaramji, the first expansion of the Lord. Then Sri Gadadhar Pandit Prabhu, who is the manifestation of the Shakti, potency of the Lord in the form of Srimati Radhika. She has appeared as Sri Gadadhar Pandit. And then we have the Srivas Thakur, the manifestation of the highest perfect Vaishnava, Sri Narada Muni. So all these five personalities appeared in Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's association, and they performed this Harinam Sankirtan movement with him.
One group is not listed.
Yeah, I know, so that's what I was about to ask. What is that group? So the seventh group, there are 7 total groups. Okay. So this 7th group here is the manifestation of Sri Krishna and his own personal divine energy. So Sri Krishna is in the center. Then we have Sri Radha in one corner, who is his Swarup Shakti potency. And in the opposite corner we have Sri Gadadhar Pandit, who is the manifestation of Sri Radha. Then on the side of Krishna, we have Sri Krishna appearing as Sri Gauranga, who is the combined form of Radha and Krishna. And then we have in the far corner Sri Guru, who is the manifestation of the mercy form of Radha and Krishna within this world. So these are the 7 groups of 5, and this worship is being performed, calling all of these divine personalities to come and descend here at this auspicious occasion where we will worship our own Gurudev, who is the representative within this world of all these divine personalities. So within a few minutes, Srila Gurudev will be arriving. So we're going to perform kirtan until he comes. So those who play mridanga, please take the mridangas. We need the mridanga players to now take the mridangas so that when Gurudev arrives, we have the kirtan going on properly. Everyone who has kartals and who is a good kartal player, please bring your kartals now. The gongs and the large kartals will begin kirtan.
To others, one it can stop. Those who are chanting Hari name, those who have belief in Supreme Lord Krishna, worshipping Him, Hariran Ratha, or chanting, they are happy and they will be more happy. One day they will be liberated and they must go to Guru Vrindavan and serve Radha Krishna. Especially in this line of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Rupa Goswami. First there was bhakti, no bhakti ras. Madhvacharya Ramanuj we did archan to them all, or Guru Parampara from Vyas to all, himself Krishna and Mahaprabhu, Gaur Nityanand, everyone. So, we knew all these things from Vyas. If Vyas was not appeared in this world, no chance of liberating and having Krishna prema. My Gurudev introduced this Vyas Puja, Sapta Acharya Puja. Pancha, first Pancha, and then 2 more added, Upasya Pancha and Panchatattva. Added 7. It was this word covered by Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, from Advaitwadi any place, and he introduced, and Guru Maharaja used to do that. So, on my birthday, also I have done to all. A duty of Guru is not to take pranam and dakshina from his devotees, disciples. But on his birthday, he will worship Gurudev, Guru Parampara, Vyasdev, Radha Krishna and others, his duties. We see in Chaitanya Charitamrita, there was Vyas Puja day. All devotees gathered in Shiva's Angan. Mahaprabhu has told previously that you should do Vyas Puja in Shiva's Angan. When doing all kirtan and doing Vyas Puja. At that time, Srivas Pandita asked Nityananda Prabhu that you should give garland in the neck of Vyas Dev. And he was telling, For some time, half an hour, he was doing like so. After that, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, at once he took the garland and gave in the neck of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Krishna himself. He has taken the beauty and intense mood of Radhika, or combined Radha and Krishna. So Mahaprabhu's mercy is more valuable than Krishna. You know that in Krishna there is something aparad ka vichar hai. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu name and Nityananda Prabhu. When he chanting, Ha Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Ha Gaurachandra, Ha Nityananda, tears will come, your all aparad will go. So Nityananda Prabhu did, and then he became. By worshipping Radha Krishna or Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, worship of all our Guru Parampara, of our Vyas Dev, everything is completed by that. Now today I hear that there is sun eclipse at 4. So we must very soon go and take prasadam. Otherwise, you cannot take. At the time of eclipse, we should not take any grain, any water, nothing, no stool passing, urine passing, even nothing. And after eclipse, you should take bath where? In ocean, very good, in Ganges, in anywhere, in a sacred place, sacred pond, you can take bath. Here is available ocean. So you can take bath or anywhere you like. So one thing I want to tell you in the last conclusion. What is Guru Puja? Only give him some flowers in the lotus feet of his Gurudev. Visambhen Guru Seva. Give yourself fully, surrender. Now you are known. Manas deha geha jo kichu mor arpinutma pade Nanda Kishore. O Nanda Kishore, what I have, my children, my mother, father, wife, husband, animal, and giving in your lotus feet. Now I am your dog. What remnant you will give? I don't care. And now the disciple is not his. Totally to Gurudev. He should not disobey. Whatever he should do to please Gurudev. How Gurudev please? You will have to know. Rupa Goswami placed Mahaprabhu Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Nijena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Padamahyam Jadata Sapadantika. He preached the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by writing so many books, Ujjwal Jitnani Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Vidagdha Madhav, Lalit Madhav, so many books. So, Rupa Goswami is also Vyas. And Mahaprabhu is father of Vyas. So, today is Guru Puja. You should try to give up your whole heart and be zero. Everything of Gurudev. Chant, remember and please Him. Gaur Premanande. Mahamantra. And go at once and take prasad, and after you clip this, you can take bath.
The solar eclipse is beginning at 4. The solar eclipse is beginning at 4. Everybody's asking. So it ends at 7. Everyone should be here in this temple room before 4 o'clock, because no one should be doing anything else than chanting Harinam. And as Gurudev said, it is not auspicious to have to go to the bathroom, toilet, during the solar eclipse. That's why he wants everyone to go immediately and take prasadam and digest before you come this afternoon. So from 4 to 7 is the solar eclipse. And also we'd like to extend a very warm wishes and auspicious blessings of Srila Gurudev on this Chinese New Year's Day, because so many Chinese people and Chinese devotees have come, and so everyone is celebrating today. So for Chinese New Year, Srila Gurudev is also offering his blessings to all. Gaur Premanande.
time is it?
Maharaj, when is the big class? After 4 o'clock? It's at 4 o'clock. Tonight. No, please, we have any interview in the ocean. Happy birthday. Happy New Year. New Year. Happy birthday. New Year. Happy birthday. That's all. Happy birthday. 我叫杜鲁内的中国南宁。
Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktan Padapattai Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Swarsatim Vyasam Tato Jayam. Today we celebrated Vyasa Puja. I think if we don't know the glorification of Vyasa Dev and about them, Rupanu Guru Bhargava, then our bhajan is not going well. So, our Guru Maharaj used to tell that all the sampradayas of India are all Vyasa Dev ji ke कृतज्ञ हैं. Vyasa Dev. Talk to all. Even Mayavadi. But Mayavadi Shankaracharya has told, we do puja to Vyasa Dev. But I think that he was confused person. ठीक है ना? Confused person. He has told Anandamaya, it should be there Ananda, Anandam Brahma, Anantam Brahma. But he has written Anandamayam Brahma. Oh, perhaps he has done something wrong. But we do puja. I am writing the explanation of Brahma Sutra. That really this is not Vyasa Puja. If any disciple is not obeying his Gurudev, not glorifying him as Sakshat Paritve, then how he can be disciple? A disciple should, in whole respect, surrender to Gurudev. You will hear Guru Tattva and Vyasa Tattva. I told Vyasrani to glorify Vyasa Dev and Guru Vyasa Puja. What is Guru Tattva? 15 minutes to all. There are so many speakers. No one. Krishna Swami is Vyasa. I forget.
Om Jnanam Timirandasya Jnanam Janasalakayo Chaksuram Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. First I offer my unlimited obeisances and the dust of the lotus feet of my most worshipable Diksha Gurudev. Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pai.
Oh, you should come here and sit down.
Yeah.
You sit down. Be nearer to me, that I will hear.
Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pai. Astotra Sat Shri Srimad Srila Bhakti-Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. And the same unlimited obeisances in the dust of the lotus feet of my most worshipable Shiksha Gurudev. Om Vishnu Pad, Astotra Sat Sri Srimad Srila Bhakti-Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, to all of our Guru Varga and all the assembled devotees. Srila Gurudev has ordered me to glorify Vyas Tattva and Shri Guru Tattva. Vyas means diameter. Diameter is that line that goes from circumference to circumference of a circle, and it goes past the center. How many diameters are there that touches a circumference? Unlimited. And then it goes to that one center and goes to the other side. So Srila Vyasadeva is an incarnation of Swayam Bhagavan Sri Krishna himself, whose part of a part of a part of a part of a part breathes in and out innumerable universes. In order to show compassion to the fallen souls of this material world, that same Swayam Bhagavan Sri Krishna manifested as Srila Vyasadeva. The center of that circle is Radha and Krishna, the Supreme Absolute Truth. Srila Vyasadeva glorifies Shri Shri Radha and Krishna, their associates, their incarnations, their manifestations of energy, and spreads that glory throughout all the universes. Shri Guru is a manifestation of Srila Vyasadeva. As Srila Gurudev said this morning, the whole world, the whole universe is indebted to Vyasadeva, because without him, we would have no transcendental knowledge. So Guru, being a manifestation of Srila Vyasadeva, is a manifestation of Shri Krishna himself. It's stated in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Guru Krishna Rupahan Shastrera Pramane. Guru Rupe Krishna Kripa Korena Bhakta Gane. That is, the Diksha Guru is a manifestation of the very form of Sri Krishna. Krishna himself takes the form of Guru in order to deliver his aspiring devotee. The Shiksha Guru is a manifestation of Krishna's own personality. Shiksha Guru Ke To Jani Krishnera Swarup Antarjami Bhakta Shrestha A Dui Rup. The Shiksha Guru is a manifestation of Krishna's personality. Krishna has assumed two forms in this world: Antarjami, the super soul, who's situated in the heart of all living beings as witness and bestower of the results of all of our activities, who wants to guide the living entity, just like two birds in a tree. One bird is the fruit-seeking bird on the tree of this body, who's always struggling in great frustration and anguish and greed to enjoy the fruits of this body. And the other bird sitting on the tree is the super soul, Krishna in the heart, waiting for his friend to turn to him so that he can be happy. So Sri Guru is a manifestation, external manifestation of super soul. Antarjami Bhakta Shrestha Dui Rup. These are the two manifestations of Sri Krishna in this world to guide the fallen souls. So because of that, he's worshipped as good as God. Shakshat Haritvaina Samasta Shastri Uktus Tatava Vyata Eva Sadvi. The spiritual master has the qualities of God. He's worshipped as good as God, and at the same time, he's an associate of the Lord. He's a manifestation and an associate. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says that by tattva, one can see Sri Guru as a manifestation of none other than Sri Baladev Nityananda Prabhu, the source of all strength for the devotee, for all of the Lord's associates, and the source of all incarnations. By Ras, he, in the form of a manjari, is the associate, very intimate associate of Srimati Radhika, whom Radhika considers as non-different from her own body and her own heart. It's stated in the prayers of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami that even where the Parampresta Sakis hesitate to go in the service, the intimate pastimes of Radha and Krishna, the maidservants who have appeared as our Rupanuga Guru Varga have no hesitation to go because Radharani considers them her own body. So there are many instances of how, by surrendering to Guru, not as Srila Gurudev said, by simply offering a flower, but the flower represents the flower of our heart. So there are so many histories in Shastra which shows that by surrendering to Guru, Krishna is pleased, and Guru, who is a manifestation of Krishna, gives all benediction upon that disciple. One instance that Gurudev shares is the history of Upamanyu. He was taking care of his Gurudev's cows, and every day he would go cow grazing. So after some days, his Gurudev told him, after some months, he had requested his Guru, please give me Brahma Gyan, Atma Gyan, knowledge of the self. Oh, I'll give that to you after 25 years. Just graze my cows. Okay, without any complaint, doing the menial service of grazing cows. So after a few months, his Gurudev said, I see that you're very strong and fatty. What are you eating? Well, after the cows feed their calves, there's some remnants left, and I take that. Did I order you to do that? I have not given you permission to do that. These are my cows. Don't take that milk. But he didn't tell him what to take. So Upamanyu stopped taking the milk, and after some days his Gurudev said, I see you still look very strong. What are you doing? So Upamanyu said, I'm just taking the foam from the cows who are chewing their cud. Have I ordered you to do that? Those are my cows. Stop that. But he didn't tell him what to take. So after a few more days, Upamanyu did not return. So his Gurudev went out looking for him. Upamanyu, where are you? Where are you? So in a very weak voice, here Gurudev, I've fallen in a well. So he found him. What are you doing in that well? Well, Gurudev, you told me not to take the milk or the foam, so I was so hungry that I took the milk of a leaf that turned out to be poison. I became blind. So Gurudev actually was so pleased with him, and actually he was never displeased, but just to test him, he gave him those interesting instructions. So now he was so pleased that he blessed him with all Atma Gyan, all Brahma Gyan, and all the Vedic literatures, and all realizations that I am not this body, but that I am soul, part and parcel of Brahma, became manifest in his heart. Same thing with Aruni. Aruni was the disciple of Domya Rishi. And Domya Rishi, one very stormy, freezing night, told him, we need to have a dam for our paddy fields, otherwise everything will be destroyed. Go out and build the dam and make sure it doesn't break. So without asking his Gurudev, Gurudev, I need an umbrella, can you at least give me a blanket? It's so cold tonight. Without any hesitation, he went out and tried to build a dam with the earth, but it kept breaking because of the storm. So finally he himself lied down and became the dam. The next morning, his Gurudev went out looking for him. Aruni, where are you? He couldn't even answer because he was practically dead. But in a weak voice he said, here I am. So his Gurudev, who did that order just to test him, brought him back to consciousness, said, stand up, and also blessed him with all Vedic knowledge. Yasha Devi Para Bhaktir, Yata Devi Para Tata Guru, Tasyate Katita Yarta Prakashante Mahatmana, one who has complete faith in the Supreme Lord, and the same faith, not less, even more, in Sri Guru. To him, all the Vedic literatures, all the imports of the Vedic literatures become revealed. Similarly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was asked by Prakashananda Saraswati, why do you engage in this sentimentalism? You don't study the Vedas, you're just chanting Hare Krishna, you're rolling on the ground like a complete madman. Why is that? So he said, my Gurudev told me I was a fool. Nowadays, if Gurudev says you're a fool, what is this bogus Guru? He doesn't realize who I am. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, my Gurudev found me a fool. He said, don't touch Vedanta, just chant Hare Krishna. So he gave me the Hare Krishna mantra and the Gopal mantra, and what happened? I went to him and said, oh Gurudev, what is this mantra you've given me? That mantra turned into a young boy with a peacock feather on his hand with a complexion just like a cloud. I tried to go after him to embrace him, but he walked backwards, and then finally when I ran to him, he disappeared and I found myself rolling on the ground, calling out and weeping, Krishna, where are you? Where are you? So there's so many beautiful instances. And I can't leave out one in more modern times of our Param Gurudev, Nityalila Pravishta Om Shri Srimad Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj. In Navadvip, all the devotees with Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Prabhupada, our also Param Guru, they were chanting in Navadvip, and all of a sudden the caste brahmanas, envious that Prabhupada was making all kinds of people into brahmanas, started throwing soda bottles and rocks. So everybody scattered, all the disciples scattered, but Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj immediately took his Gurudev into the house of a householder and forcibly changed clothes with him, sent him to Mayapur to safety, took his sannyas garments, and came out and risked his life. Somehow or other he was able to get the police and appease the crowd. So we can see that because the spiritual master is the representative manifestation of Vyasadeva, manifestation of Nanda Kishore, as Srila Gurudev said this morning, I offer myself, my body, my family, my home, everything to you, O Nanda Kishore. So this also applies to Sri Guru, because he's the representative of the lotus feet of Sri Nanda Kishore, and even more so, his leaning towards Srimati Radhika. So Gurudev said that one should not even touch the shadow of a wretched person who does not have faith in Sri Guru, who is criticizing or refuses to glorify Sri Guru. Just as if one has to go to the bathroom and he has stool inside his body. It's very, very uncomfortable. He can't do bhakti or anything. But once he passes it, then he feels free. So if we free ourselves from all bad association, have the good association of devotees who are dedicated to Sri Guru, and surrender our everything to him, then he gives us all bhakti, Braj bhakti, and the service of Srimati Radhika. Gaur Premanande.
Thank you. Time is 10 to 15 minutes only, because there are so many speakers. Now, Padmanabh Narayan will speak.
Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Langayate Giram Yat Kripatamaham Bande Shri Guru Dinakarana He Shri Guru Jnanada Dina Bandho Swananda Data Karunaika Sindho Vrindavadasina Hitavatara Prasidha Radha Pranaya Prachara Vancha kalpatarubhascha kripa sindhubheva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. First of all, I'm offering my unlimited Dandavat Pranams and my Shraddha Pushpanjali to the lotus feet of my beloved Diksha Gurudev. Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnu Padasto Tarasata Sri Srila A.C. Bhakti-Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada. And secondly, I'm offering my equal Dandavat Pranams and my Shraddha Pushpanjali to the lotus feet of my beloved Siksha Gurudevs, Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pad Asto Tarasata Sri Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, and Om Vishnu Pad Asto Tarasata Sri Srila Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. Also, I'm offering my Dandavat Pranams to the lotus feet of all of my Rupanuga Guru Varga and to all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, friends and guests present, headed by the Tridandi Sannyasi Gam. So, on this Vyasa Puja day, the appearance day of the representative of Srila Vyasa Dev, it is appropriate for us to understand the glories of both Guru Tattva and also the glories of the personality whom we are honoring on this occasion, and the contribution of that personality to the ongoing dissemination of the message of Godhead in this material world, the message of the Vedic truth, the supreme reality of Bhagavan, Bhagavad Tattva, and the eternal relationship of all Jiva souls with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So in the 11th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavan Sri Krishna himself is telling, Acharya mam vijaniyan, navamanyeta karhi chit, namartya buddhya suyeta, sarvadeva mayo guru. He is telling there, Acharya mam vijaniyan. You should understand that actually I myself, I am the Acharya. It is I who am manifesting as this personality in the form of an Acharya. Navamanyeta karahichit. That personality, known as the Guru, the Acharya, he should never be disrespected, ever. Namartya buddhya suyeta. One should not think of him in terms of the mundane intelligence, martya buddhi, thinking that he is of the mortal world like all ordinary beings of this world, that he has come into this world by force of circumstance, as all jivas are taking their birth and dying in the course of the cycle of samsara. So one should never think, Sri Krishna is telling, that the Acharya, who is none different than my very self, is an ordinary mortal of this world. Because Sarva Deva Mayo Guru, Sri Guru is actually the sum total of all the glories and qualities of all the Devatas. Why? Because he is actually Sakshat Haritvena Samashta Shastra. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has expressed this principle, this Guru Tattva principle, that Sakshat Haritvena, that Sri Guru is actually a manifestation of Hari, of the Supreme Lord Hari. And this is supported by all the Vedic literatures. It is declaring this truth, that God manifests Himself in this world as Sri Guru. He is a Prakash, a manifestation of the Supreme Lord. But to understand perfectly and clearly, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur points out that Sri Guru has another aspect. And what is that? Kintu prapuya priya eva tasya. Although he is a manifestation of the Supreme Lord, he does not consider himself such. He never tells that I am God or I am a manifestation of God. No. Because he is the most intimate, beloved servant of the Supreme Lord. And therefore, he is known as the Supreme Personality of Servitor Godhead. So the principle of service is taught by Guru. The original Guru of all Gurus is the first expansion of Bhagavan Sri Krishna in the transcendental spiritual world, known as Sri Baladev Prabhu. And Sri Baladev Prabhu is called Akhanda Guru Tattva, the undivided principle of Guru. So, Sri Baladev Prabhu manifests the whole spiritual world and material worlds by dint of his own personal expansions and incarnations. And Sri Baladev Prabhu also manifests as the Paramatma within the heart of every living being. And that Paramatma who is giving direction to each conditioned soul, but the conditioned soul is not able to hear the instructions of Paramatma, then that same principle of Guru manifests externally as Mahant Swarup, as a exalted devotee, a pure devotee. And he comes into this world and he teaches the instructions that the Supreme Lord Himself has given in all the Vedic literatures. So those transcendental instructions given in the Vedas are very, very vast. They cover so many truths. And in our disciplic succession, coming down from Bhagavan Sri Krishna to Lord Brahma, and coming down to Srila Vyasadeva, coming down to Sri Madhvacharya, and coming down in an unbroken line of disciplic succession, all the most confidential truths of all Vedic knowledge are given, especially in the Srimad Bhagavatam, which we are so fortunately hearing from our Sri Gurudev. So, this disciplic succession that we are coming in is very, very special, because there are 4 Vaishnava Sampradayas in which this divine truth comes down into the material world. These 4 Vaishnava Sampradayas, coming from Sri Madhvacharya, Sri Ramanujacharya, Sri Vishnu Swami, and Sri Nimbaditya, they are giving this knowledge of the Vedas, and they are engaging all the conditioned souls in the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And they are teaching the process of regulated devotion called Vaidhi Bhakti, by which the conditioned souls can begin to engage themselves in practices of pure devotion. But Bhagavan Sri Krishna, although He Himself appeared here 5,000 years ago in this world and exhibited His eternal pastimes in Sri Vrindavan Dham, and all those pastimes are given in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So He demonstrated His eternal spiritual leelas and pastimes from the spiritual world, and He brought His eternal associates into this world, and He sported freely and showed His rasa-filled pastimes to attract the hearts of all the souls of this world. And then He wound up His pastimes, and He continued on in His journeys through the material universes, exhibiting His pastimes. But Sri Krishna, at that time, He did not freely distribute this highest praying, which is known only in Braja Vrindavan to his eternal associates, the Brijvasis, his eternal personal associates and family members. So that highest truth, which is given in Srimad Bhagavatam, was somewhat concealed. Therefore, Sri Krishna Chandra himself came down into this world in this Kali Yuga and combined with his internal potency, Srimati Radharani, he manifested himself as Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Srila Rupa Goswami has given the identity of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in one verse that he composed to glorify him. There he told, Anarpita charim chirat karunayavatirna kalo samarpayitum unatujvala rasam svabhakti shriyam hari purata sundara dyuti kadamba sandipita sada hridaya kandare spuratuva sachinandanaha. That Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is descending into this world after a very, very long time period. Anarpita charim charat. He has come to give in Kali Yuga that which has not been given previously. And he has come to give unnata ujvala rasva bhakti shriyam. To understand just this one line, what is it that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to give to all jiva souls? He empowered Srila Rupa Goswami and his associates, Srila Sanatana Goswami, and all the 6 Goswamis, his personal disciples. He empowered them to manifest this mission in this material world. And as Srila Gurudev told, that unless someone understands what is the mission of this Rupanuga, Guru Varga, then he cannot truly understand the glories of Guru Tattva and really the highest glory of Vyas Puja. So Srila Rupa Goswami is glorified in our disciplic succession as having fulfilled the inner heart's desire of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And therefore Narottam Das Thakur has prayed, Sri Chaitanya Mano Bhishtam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Sva Padantikam. Here he is telling, and all of our acharyas in our disciplic succession are telling this about Rupa Goswami, that he is the one, he is the personality who has fulfilled the Manobhishtam, the inner heart's desire of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by establishing within this material world what he wanted to give to all the jiva souls. And that he gave in all of his divine literatures, such as Sri Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Sri Ujjvala Nilamani, Lalita Madhava, Vidagdha Madhava, and so many other literatures. So, in our disciplic succession, all of our acharyas are called Rupa Nuga, because they are actually truly following internally all the internal moods that Srila Rupa Goswami has manifested, and his divine identity as the eternal maidservant of Srimati Radhika in the form of Sri Rupa Manjari. And also they are following him externally as he exhibited his sadhana bhajan in this world as Sri Rupa Goswami living in Braja Vrindavan Tham. Samkhya Purvakanama Gana Natibi Kala Vasani Krito Nidra Hara Vihara Kadi Vijito Chatyanta Dino Chayo Radha Krishna Gunasmriter Madhurimanandena Sammohito Vande Rupa Sanatano Raguyago Shri Jiva Gopalako. So the 6 Goswamis, headed by Rupa Goswami, they all lived in Vrindavan Dham, demonstrating to the jiva souls how they can do bhajan, how they can absorb themselves day and night in the eternal pastimes of Radha and Krishna. They manifested these eternal pastimes. H.I. Gosai Jabi Braje Koilovas Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korilo Prakash. And they went and manifested the eternal pastimes in Braj, writing their literatures, discovering all the holy places of those pastimes, and teaching the conditioned souls how they may attain the eternal service of Radha and Krishna and Braja Vrindavan Dham. So in our Rupanuga disciplic succession,
Our acharyas are all bringing us there to Vrindavan. They are teaching us how ultimately we must live there. We must absorb ourselves 24 hours a day, as Rupa Goswami taught in his Upadeshamrita. Tannam Rupa Charitadi Sukirtananu Smrityo Kramena Rasanam Manasi Niyojya Tishtam Braje Tat Anuragi Jananugami Kalam Nayeda Kilam Iti Upadesha Sadam. The essence of all the instructions given in all the Shastras, Rupa Goswami has given in this verse. How to live in Vrindavan Dham under the guidance of a Rasi Rupa Nuga Vaishnava, who is himself following the eternal associates and their moods in the eternal Nitya Dham. So our beloved Gurudev, at this present time, in this history of the dissemination of the message of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu throughout this world, he is the personality who is establishing this mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Rupa Goswami in this world for all Vaishnavas present and future by giving these important literatures to the world. He is translating these literatures. He is giving authentic commentaries on these literatures so that all the Gaudiya Vaishnavas may understand what is the message of Srila Rupa Goswami. How can we come in the line of Rupa Nuga Vaishnavism? So that contribution which our Gurudev is giving is similar to what Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur did 200 years ago. At that time, Gaudiya Vaishnavism was being challenged. And in Jaipur, the king of Jaipur also, he was becoming influenced by other Smarta Brahmanas. They wanted to stop the worship of Srimati Radharani. And they were saying that the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, it is not authentic, it is just some concoction. We don't accept it. So Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur at that time, he sent his disciple Baladev Vidyabhushan Prabhu. And there he had debates with all the scholars and pundits, and he wrote the commentary on Vedanta Sutra, Sri Govinda Bhashya. And he defeated all of them. He established this position of the worship of Radha Govinda. And in that way, under the guidance of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, he again maintained and preserved this mission, this disciplic succession. And Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur himself, by all of his commentaries and all the literatures that he has written, such as Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu Bindu, such as Ujjvala Nilamani Kiran, and Bhagavatam, Brihad Bhagavatamrita Kana. He has shown what all the teachings of the Goswamis were, and he manifested those teachings. And many, many other literatures, he commented his commentaries on the Srimad Bhagavatam, and he showed that the eternal pastimes of Radha and Krishna in Braja Vrindavan, exhibited in the mood of Parakiya Bhav, is supported in Srimad Bhagavatam. And he preserved this knowledge of this process of serving Radha and Krishna in their divine abode in the mood of separation, as the Braja Gopis had manifested in Vrindavan. So our Gurudev, in the present day, he is performing a similar activity, because in our Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, just as Krishna